The Demon by Dimitris P. Boskinos. St. Patrick's Old Cathedral, Manhattan, New York City. Monday, February 4th, 2013, 4:45 p.m. Father Jerome, young and ambitious, knelt before the worn statue of Christ. The church was suffocatingly quiet, the air heavy with anticipation. Today he faced a terror he had only read about. A family awaited him. Vincent Malone, his trembling wife, and their daughter Margaret, whose body housed something unholy. Margaret's entry sent a chill through the nave. Her sweat-soaked hair clung to her contorted face as her father and mother dragged her forward. Her movements were jerky, unnatural, her head lolling at an inhuman angle. She sneered at Father Jerome with a guttural laugh that echoed unnervingly through the cavernous cathedral. Jerome swallowed hard, gripping his leather-bound book of exorcisms. "Bring her under the dome!" he ordered. Margaret snarled, her voice deep and mocking. "Pot, glur, all will burn." Her back arched violently, clothes ripping as if by invisible claws. She moaned lewdly, her body writhing in obscene movements, her parents recoiling in despair. Summoning his courage, Jerome began the Latin incantation, his voice trembling at first but growing stronger. "Crux sancta sit mihi lux." The demon writhed within Margaret, her voice roaring like thunder. "No, not that prayer!" she screamed, black smoke seeping from her nostrils as her body fell limp. Relief washed over the family as Margaret's face softened into a serene expression. Yet unseen by them, the black smoke swirled upward, vanishing into the chancel's shadows. Hours later, Jerome, drained and shaken, knelt once more before the Christ statue, murmuring a prayer of thanks. His reflection in the wash-basin mirror seemed to leer back at him, distorted and mocking. Suddenly, the statue's eyes opened, revealing jet-black orbs. Its plaster neck cracked with an ear-splitting sound as it turned to face him. "You exorcised nothing," it hissed, its voice a deep guttural mockery. The statue broke free from the cross, moving with unnatural agility, limbs twisting grotesquely. It clambered onto the ceiling, its laughter echoing like a cacophony of shattered glass. Jerome, clutching holy water, sprayed it desperately. Each drop sizzled, but only made the demon laugh harder. "Water won't save you," it sneered. The demon spat fire, setting the altar and pews ablaze. Flames consumed the nave, blackening the faces of saints. The church groaned like a dying beast as stained glass shattered outward, the temperature rising to unbearable levels. Jerome retreated, his legs barely supporting him, as the demon mocked him from the inferno. Suddenly, a loud crash signaled the arrival of firefighters and police. The demon leapt back onto the wall, reattaching itself to the cross in a grotesque parody of crucifixion. Its mocking laughter faded as it froze, once again a lifeless statue. The police found Jerome trembling, incoherent, reeking of alcohol. Assuming he had drunkenly set the fire, they cuffed him and led him to their cruiser. As the burning cathedral shrank in the rearview mirror, Jerome glimpsed something impossible. The black smoke, unnoticed during the exorcism, slithered out of the church gates, slipping into the fire truck's grill. In the truck's cabin, the driver jerked violently, his eyes momentarily darkening. The vehicle swerved with a deafening screech, veering into oncoming traffic. Father Jerome screamed, helpless, as the fire truck sped away, possessed and unstoppable, carrying the demon to its next victim.